Why isn't anyone talking about this? That mentorship is one of the fastest ways to accelerate growth. It's a growth accelerator. If you truly want to grow under a mentor's guidance, there are key lessons to embrace. Or rather, let me rephrase that. If you truly want to grow in life and become successful, here are things to observe. A mentor doesn't have to be flashy to be valuable. A lot of people think, especially in Africa, we see the valuable ones to be the most flashy ones. No, your mentor doesn't have to be flashy to be someone that will mentor you, because you see, value is not in how flashy it is. Raw diamond, raw gold, how flashy. How flashy is it when they were discovered? So it's important for you to know that success is not always bound in loud clothing. Success is not always loud. A mentor doesn't have to own a private jet, wear designer suits, or have millions of followers to offer you wisdom. I mean, I don't have any problem with people that are flashy. I don't have, because I like to be flashy myself. I'm just saying that when it's time for you to learn and to gain um, important things in life, you must not choose those who mentor you based on being flashy. You can have more than one mentor. It's not a sin to have more than one mentor. I mean, life is multidimensional. If this mentor teaches you this, you learn something else from another person. So you're actually shooting yourself in the leg. You have just one mentor. I have more than one mentor. I mean, I have mentors as we're dressing, the way they dress. I love a certain guy in Nollywood. I love the way he dresses. I love his gruffy voice. I love the way he's tall. He's over 60. He's still looking very strong. I love him in that area to be my mentor. In relationship, he might not be my mentor. In marriage, he might not be my mentor. So you must understand that life is multidimensional and you need one single person cannot monopolize and mentor you. Mentorship is not a monopoly. Nobody has um, all the answers on knowledge. You can have a mentor for leadership, another for business, and yet another for spirituality. The key is to identify those who have mastered areas you aspire to grow in and learn from them accordingly. Number three, physical proximity isn't necessary, but awareness is. Someone said, I'm failing because my mentor is not here. I'm failing because I don't have access to my mentor. I'm not seeing my mentor. As a matter of fact, if you see your mentor every time, if you see your mentor every day, if you have counsel with them every day, you will disrespect them, because sometimes you see them in their lowest form, probably when things are not working, or probably when they are angry, or probably when things are not working for them, and you might be tempted to disown them. So you don't. So here's what I'm saying: you don't need to meet your mentor in person to benefit from them. Many people have been shaped by the books, by the courses and sermons of leaders they've never met. One singular person who has mentored me in life is John Maxwell. I've never met him, but I've listened to him over and over and over again. I've read his books, I've read his materials, I've listened to him, but I've never met him in person. But that doesn't mean I've not been mentored by him. And the point is that you might never meet the person who will coach and mentor you to do great things. However, you must stay updated on their work. You must know what they are doing. You must follow their journey. You must study their patterns and apply the teachings to your life. You have not been called to analyze your mentor's teachings. Some of us, we just sit down and we just analyze. I mean, people who mentor you in life are not footballers. They are not like Ronaldo and Messi that you try to compare. This one is good. No, 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 no. You just meet, know your mentor, and you learn from them. Never disdain your mentor, even when you are moving on. Some of us, we outgrow our mentors. It's okay. You can't outgrow your mentor. Mrs. Indukwe was my primary school teacher when I was in primary school. Slim, tall woman, She speaks excellently. And I've carried her in my memory ever since. She mentored me while I was in primary school. Another woman is Mrs. Irabo or something. I can't remember her name now, but she taught me an epic song. And that woman is an epitome of 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 motherhood. Another person is Mrs. Ojelade. Mrs. Ojelade is so calm. It's so calm, and she's full of wisdom. These people, they are old now, and I've gone ahead. Not that I'm better than them, but at least I'm in a place where I have seen the internet. They didn't see the internet. I mean, my 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 teachers, some of them will be dead by now. They didn't see the internet. They didn't have an advantage of the things that I'm taking advantage of now. What I'm saying is that growth sometimes means outgrowing certain mentors. So it's okay if you outgrow your mentor, but you are not to disdain them or speak them down, because they allowed you to step on their shoulders to see further. What if they didn't allow you? What if you don't step on their shoulders? Some of us, God will not allow us access to some mentors because we will disdain them. We will disdain them. So it's important that we understand it. So if you no longer follow the teachings of certain mentors closely, don't speak ill of them. It is wrong for you to speak ill of your former mentors, because what you sow, you're going to reap. Don't join those who throw stones at glass houses they once admired. You once admired it, you learned from them. Somebody mentored you in music, somebody mentored you in football, somebody mentored you in praying, somebody mentored you in starting a family, somebody mentored you in starting your business. Because you are now a billionaire, you are now turning back and to disdain them. No, you shouldn't do that. So it is important for you to know that honor is a currency. And how you treat those ahead of you determines how those behind you will treat you. If you disdain people, you will be disdained. What I'm trying to say is that honor is a currency. If you don't give it, you won't receive it. Number five, be a blessing to your mentor. Not many people know this, that even though your mentor is rich, even though your mentor is well off, even though your mentor is better than you, but mentorship and the protege relationship is not a one-way street. Don't just take. Sometimes you give. Speak well of your mentor. Share their work. Support their vision. And be a source of encouragement to them. Give them a feedback. You might not be able to sow into their lives, but they have children. Some of them, you go to their house and give to their children. Some of them, you don't even know them. Share their stories. There are a lot of people that we know in Nigeria, as it were, because some kind-hearted people were good enough to share their stories. You hear stories of people who has touched life in 1860, in 1900, and I mean, people share their stories. So don't let the story of your mentor, don't let it be limited to only you. Share where you are learning from. Cut soap for other people. Let them know that this is the person that taught me this. Are you guys here with me? Then don't play counselor to your mentor. And this happens to most young people trying to counsel your mentor. And this is a common mistake by proteges. They make it, as you are growing, you are now attempting to advise or correct your mentors without wisdom. Of course, you can bring them into some knowledge if they don't know, but you do it with wisdom. I remember um, someone came to say hi, and I was mentoring that person at that time. He was not even married. I think he was still in the university or something. I think I had two children or so, and he came and was just blabbing about parenting. He was telling me about parenting, what to do and what I want to. I just smiled at him because I know he was being foolish. So some of us, you counsel. How can you be counseling in an area where you have not excelled? You are not married. You are now telling your mentor, who is a woman, how to treat a man. Uh, Probably if you have done it in wisdom, but a lot of proteges lost access to their mentors because they're just being led by by foolishness. So be led by wisdom, not arrogance. Not arrogance. Then respect their time and boundaries. I made a mistake years ago. Um, I've been reading about somebody, I've been reading about that person and all that. And I went somewhere and that person saw me. Obviously, that person saw me online too. And the person just tapped me. And I looked back. I said, wow, it's nice to meet you, sir, and everything. I said, can I see you, sir? I'd like to meet you. And so that person gave me an appointment somewhere. And I wrote many questions. And when we were talking, I kept asking questions. I kept asking questions. And after a while, I could tell that he was disgusted because I wasn't listening to him. I was just asking question because those questions were legit. I wanted to learn, but I would have allowed him to do that in his own way. I mean, some of us we list questions and ask. Why don't you ask like this, sir? What do you think about the emergence of AI? And keep quiet. Let him speak to it. Let him talk. Don't argue and be saying, actually, a Grok is better, a ChatGPT. No, 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 sir. You are not getting it. This is better. You are there to learn. You are looking for access. Someone gives you appointment and you're already arguing with them. I don't argue with people like that when they come my way. I just allow them to talk, and when they talk, and that's just it. So you must learn to respect the time and boundaries of your mentor. Don't go there when they didn't give you an appointment. Your mentor is not a 24/7 on demand problem solver. Your mentor is not YouTube. I am not YouTube. You cannot demand for my time every time. Sometimes we are busy, sometimes we are attending to family issues. Then I don't have to reply your message on WhatsApp every time. Don't call your because you have your mentor's video. Don't call them on WhatsApp. I mean, I tried to call my mentor twice, one of my mentors, esteemed mentor twice, and he declined. And I was ashamed of myself because probably I didn't know the right time to call. So you must understand. I mean, why would he be calling me? Somebody called me one time around 5, 6 a.m. I wasn't happy about it. I picked it. It was an emergency and we solved it. But that shouldn't continue. Don't call people at odd hours. Know your mentor's schedule. Learn about them. Listen to their podcast. If they are pastors, listen to their message. Learn from people that know them. I wanted to access a mentor and there was no way I could access him. So I know a particular guy that knows that mentor very well. So I went to see him. Hello, sir, how's everything? And I now steered the conversation to the mentor that I wanted to meet. And I said, please, can you tell me about this person? I would like to see him. So he said, do I have something legit to tell him? I said, no, I just wanted to meet him and chat. And I said, well, even if you meet him, that I won't last more than 10 minutes. I said, why? He said, because he's busy and it can be formal. And I was grateful to God. So instead of meeting him, what I did was that I got all his materials. His audios. I listen to him like 3 times in a week. I follow him. I pray for him. Do you understand? I'm excited to see him. When I see him, you must have an understanding about how to handle. Your mentor is not your friend. Your mentor is not your father. Don't go there and see him in that office and fat. Some of us, we go to our mentor's office and say, sir, please, can I use your toilet? And you have the audacity to go into your mentor's toilet and be pooing. How can you how can you come to see me in my office and we are talking and say, sir, can I use your loo? Yeah, of course you can. You don't enter, you are now pooing. You spend like 20, 25 minutes there, flushing and I come to the toilet and I see that it's all messed up. It shows that you've not been properly raised or you have not learned. And that is what mentors teach us. A lot of things we learn from our mentors is not some goody things. There are things that are tough. If your mentor is only teaching you goody things, then you are not learning some things. You are not learning some things. And it's not in age. Somebody 20 years your junior can mentor you. Oga. It's not in age. It's not in I've been married for 30 years now. Well, newsflash, good. Your mentor has been married for just 10 years and he's doing better in some things than you are. He has trained people who has opened eateries, but you are just starting out. You are 55, you have 5 children, but you are still under paid employment. And now you left where you were working and they paid you off 25 million. Now, how will you invest that 25 million? Without a mentor, you will waste that money. But here's somebody that is an investment banker or something, and you are now saying he's a young boy. No, we don't look at age when these things are concerned. So before reaching out with questions, study your mentor very well. When you do connect, be concise and intentional. Don't force it. You are talking to your mentor, he's checking his time like 2, 3 times. That tells you that he has an appointment. He has an appointment. Don't just go and sit down there. And even if they allow you to sit down there, and probably he's talking to his wife or his children, don't put your mouth and say, ah, mommy. No, it's like this. Will you shut up and sit down where you are? Some of us are not trained at all. I know we call this the social justice generation, but then drink some wisdom. Have some wisdom drink or something. I don't call that thing. Eh? They apply what you learn. That's the real gratitude. Our mentors want to see us grow. If I keep teaching you the same thing over and over again, and you keep coming back with the same question over, and then that means you are not making any headway. The best way to honor your mentor is to embody their teachings. Nothing frustrates a mentor more than a protege who listens but never applies. Show growth. Take action. Let your results speak. That's how you truly honor your mentor. That's how you honor their investment of wisdom that they've given you. Buy their materials. Go to their YouTube pages, like it, share it. That's gratitude. Your mentors are not perfect. Don't idolize them. Some of us, we get hurt when we idolize our mentors. They are not perfect. They are humans. So every mentor has flaws. No one is above mistakes. Don't expect perfection. Don't let their shortcomings erase their impact on your life. You cannot erase the work of a mentor in your life because of the shortcomings that you see. How about the impact? Let me really add this, that great mentors are not always nice. If you are looking for a mentor who will always validate your emotions, you miss it. You are setting yourself up for disappointment. Not all mentors are nice. Through mentors, they challenge you, they will stretch you. Sometimes they will rebuke you. Growth often comes through discomfort. So embrace correction with gratitude. Remember, not all mentors are nice. Not all mentors will be nice. They will not look at your emotions. They will teach you what you ought to know so that in the days of adversity, when challenges come, you can stand. Don't over familiarize yourself with your mentor. Familiarity breeds dishonor. Just because you have direct access to your mentor doesn't mean you should treat them casually. And please stop giving your mentor's number to other people. Because they release their number does not mean that you should give to other people. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. It's not nice. So make sure you keep a posture of respect. Don't joke excessively. Don't shake them anyhow. Don't overshare personal issues or treat them like your peer. Your mentor is not your peer. My mentors are not my peer. I respect them. Even the ones that I'm older than. And mentorship is not a one-time event. It's a journey. Learning from a mentor isn't about attending one seminar. You listen to this now, you're like, I've gotten everything. What have you gotten? Eh? I've been learning for 25 years actively. Left Lagos, came to where I am, learning actively for 25 years. And you hear me speak once and you're like, I've gotten everything. No, you don't treat people like that. You don't. You don't. You can't hear one message from your mentor or read one book and you think that is all. Some of us, we bought books of people, we bought series. James Hadley Chase, I mean, some of us bought that series. You read all the books he had. So if you can read all the books of James Hadley Chase, you listen to all the music of, so why would you treat your mentor as a one-off thing? No, go back to that channel, go back to that YouTube, go back to that Instagram account, go back and listen to what they have to say week after week, week after week. Value what they carry more than what they give at that instance. Because sometimes some things are caught. You catch some things better than you read them. So because sometimes what you build is what you become. So I hope that you have wisdom to be able to interpret that. God bless you. Amen.